How's it going on YouTube? How's everyone today? Today we're gonna keep it nice and simple. Steak, stir fry veg, a little bit of peanut there for texture, and a bit of rice. Nice, quick, simple. We're basically gonna just kind of peel this leek, get it washed, and then we're gonna prepare our veg, season our meat, and cook. Nice, quick, in and done. A great tip for your leek is top it, tail it, so you're just cutting off the bottom, cutting off the top, and now you just want to get into the, so in at an angle. We'll be washing this now next, so make sure you get all the dirt. Now you can see you've opened up the leek, so you'll be able to wash all the dirt. So when you open it up, you'll be able to get into the root and into the center of the leek, and that will allow you to wash into the deep core of it, and then just rinse it out on like a colander kind of a sieve, so a sieve with holes in the bottom, and that is your leek done. So that's phase one done. Now we'll just move on to the onions. So like always, top and tail. So the reason we're going to prepare the veg first is because it's going to take you the most time, number one. And two, once you get everything prepared, it's just a matter of cooking your meat, cooking your veg, getting it all over and done with. So and off we go again. Now you can keep the onions as finely sliced as you want, or you can go as thick as you want. Now, steak is always a tricky one to do, so cook it to how you want it. If you like it well done, that's fine. If you like it medium, that's fine. If you like it medium well, that's fine. I'm going to cook mine medium rare. Trick for garlic, down, press, press, and press. Off the skins. Take off all the other skins off the board. Put your garlic together and then just finely slice. Last piece of garlic, finely slice. Now you can cut it as finely as you want. You can leave it as rough as you want. Now, 3 cloves of garlic is quite a bit. So I'm using 3 because I quite like garlic. If you don't like garlic, don't put in as much. Peppers, top, tail, cut the sides. The core goes in over there. Gather up your peppers. Pile them up like a little stack of cards, and off you go. Now the most important thing about cooking a steak is you always cook it at room temperature. So you always take it out for at least 20 minutes before you start cooking it. So that's why we have our steak out. You never cook a steak or any piece of beef really straight from the fridge to the pan. Our mushrooms, very same. Our mushrooms into 4 again, so across the top, across the center. across the top, across the centre, top, and across the centre. Across the top, across the centre. Now the reason you always leave mushrooms a bit more bulky is because they're much more sensitive to heat. So the longer you leave them on the heat, the more they wilt. Lovely fresh broccoli. We're literally going to just trim this down like a tree. And we're going to cut up the broccoli roughly in half, because we won't be blanching and refreshing it this time. We'll be literally just straight cooking it. So you want pieces about that size, just little florets of broccoli. You can even actually break it off, save you cooking it. Unless it's a big piece like that, then you just get your knife and you just cut straight down the middle. Same piece here, straight down the middle. Great way of getting veg into your system. And who doesn't love steak? So folks, that's all the veg prep ready to go. So what we're going to season it with is some paprika, some coriander powder, some ginger powder, some black cracked pepper, and some salt. And always is good just a little bit of tomato paste. Adds nice colours to the veg and just gives a nice flavour. I'm going to use up the last bit of this tube. Excellent. And now for the steaks. Keys to steaks, season them well before you put them on this hot pan. So black pepper, one side, flip over, add to the other side. Paprika. One side, other side. Lovely paprika and salt. Beef can take salt quite well, so from a height, turn some salt onto your beef. Over to the other side, over to the other side, over to the other side. Perfect. Rub it in. Get it all nice and rubbed in. Yes, you can use oil. Sprinkle a bit of oil over your meat. But plenty of nice fat in these steaks, so we won't even really need oil in the cooking process. So out we go, over to get cooking. Okay, so folks, now key to getting great flavour, great colour on your steak is a hot pan and your steak well seasoned. If your steak is well seasoned, the pan's going to do the rest of the job, because you're going to seal in all those flavours from your steak. So in here we've only a pot of boiling water with a bit of chicken stock cube, salt, ginger and some turmeric put in for our rice. So our rice is going to go into this pot. Steak's going to go in here first because we want to get the flavoured steak in on the pan. We're going to be taking our steaks out to rest, and then we're going to be cooking off our veg. So literally two pan wonder really here, so win-win. So we're just going to let our pan get nice and hot here, and then we're going to move. Okay guys, so a little wave over the pan, you can feel the heat coming in the palm of your hand here. And the ultimate test really is putting your meat in. You want to hear that? That is the perfect sound you want your pans to make. So if you really want to hear that pan come to life. So you're letting your steak sear off here. You really start to get that smell of paprika, salt, pepper. This is it. So, keys to steak, medium rare, hot pan, 2 minutes each side, 2 minute rest. Medium, 3 minutes each side, 2 minute rest. Medium well, 4 minutes each side, 4 minute rest. And well done, cook it for as long as you want really. There's different kind of grades of well done. If you really want it really well done, 6 minutes each side into the oven for 10-15 minutes. 7 minutes each side into the oven, or if you just want to finish in the pan, you literally want to put it in for, I would say 6.5 minutes each side, and just leave it to rest then, and you're good and well done. So you can see, as you can see the nice colour on the steak. Just turning that over. We're going to do this in 2 more seconds. So give our rice a stir. Now, like I said, if you like it well done, that's your preference. You can have it cooked however you like. This is your dinner, you know, same with the veg. If you don't like some of the veg I put into the dinner, so don't worry about it. You can put whatever veg you like in it. I'm just going to show you the basic steps into how to incorporate some of the spices, and give you some ideas. You know, like not everyone's a fan of broccoli. That's fine, leave it out. We're going to leave those steaks cook away now on one side. Now folks, 2 minutes each side, taken out, leave to rest. Crank up the heat on the pan again. And we're going to be adding in our veg. So into the veg. In with the veg. We'll add half in now. Let that get plenty of space to breathe in the pan. And to season then, we're just going to use some sweet chili sauce, some soy sauce, some salt, some pepper, and some lemon juice. So I'm just going to let this cook away, taking all the flavours of the beef. While that beef is resting, we're going to take the juices, add to this, and that's all you really want, really, isn't it? Quick, simple, easy, no fussing about, no messing about. Lovely fresh veg, lovely rice, and not too much wash up. And that's the dream world for everybody. And keep the comments and the feedback all coming. It's all greatly appreciated. Just gonna let this brown off now, and we'll come back to it when she's a little bit browner. Now folks, as you can see, the veg is starting to nicely bronze away there. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the rest of this veg in because there's enough breathing space. And we're going to be keeping an eye on the rice. That's bubbling away nicely. Now folks, as you can see, the veg is starting to nicely bronze away there. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the rest of this veg in because there's enough breathing space. And we're going to be keeping an eye on the rice. That's bubbling away nicely. So, adding in the extra bit of veg. Get it all out. And let it slowly cook away. Give your rice a bit of a gentle stir. Right, the water will be cooking out of this rice nice and slow. Now, if you want to cook rice in just a bit of water, that's perfectly fine as well, but this adds an awful lot of flavour to your rice. Bit of stock, or like we did last day, a bit of coconut milk. But, you know, different strokes for different folks. Sometimes just a plain old bit of water, a bit of salt is as good as any. We'll let this cook, the veg cook away there now for a few minutes, and then we'll add more heat onto it and move from there. Oh, a lovely squeeze of lemon into your veg. And just a toss of your veg. The smells, the flavour. Smells of this is incredible. Just give you a peek little bit. Your rice is done. A little lid on it. Keep it hot. You don't have to worry about it. Now it's just worrying about cooking off the veg. So just cooking the veg. Depends on how you like your veg. If you like your veg with a bit of bite, this will cook off very fast. If you don't like your veg with a bit of bite, you're going to add a little bit of water to kind of reduce the intense heat on it, and you're just going to allow your veg to cook a bit longer. It can be 10 minutes longer, 15 minutes longer. Cook it however you want to cook it. This is your dinner. This is just kind of a rough guide. So, going to go with a bit of a chicken stock cube. Some sweet chili. Some soy sauce. Some peanuts. And just let this cook. Let the flavours cook in this now for another 5 minutes. Now guys, as you can see, lovely colours, lovely textures, vibrancy, great herbs to go with this, coriander, parsley. You can push dill, but rosemary, thyme, all great veg. Oh, lovely squeeze of lemon into your veg. And just a toss of your veg. The smells, the flavour, the smells of this is incredible. Just give you a peek little bit. Guys, on to the next bit. The cutting of the steaks and reintroducing them to the sauce. This stir fry. So nice clean cut right across. Now look at that. Lovely medium rare steak. And all you have to do is just kind of, you can leave it to the side, or you can just add it now back into your stir fry. If you don't like the way it's cooked, put it back into the heat. Trim off as much fat as you can, because you don't want, the fat has pretty much done its job, so you can trim off the fat there, trim off the fat there. And because you've rested the meat, you cook the meat at room temperature, you're going to have a lovely tender piece of meat. Now, like I said, this was 2 minutes each side, and your lovely, lovely, lovely medium rare. A bit longer on each side. There you go. Okay, good. So I'm just going to see all this lovely juice. I'm going to add this lovely juice back into the stir fry. And add the beef back in. Reduce the heat, lid on, c'est fini. Now folks, look at that. Beautiful colours, beautiful flavours, fantastic rice. This is going to be a good one. All we have to do is taste test. Now folks, there you have it. Lovely steak stir fry with basmati rice. Like I said, basmati rice can be done very simply. You don't have to do it the way I do it. If you want to just do it with a bit of water and salt, that's fine. Hell, if you want to do the microwave rice, it's your dinner. Work away. I'm just trying to show you 1 or 2 tricks, maybe 1 or 2 seasonings or something like that that will make your life easier. The big thing now is really the taste. That beef is so tender. Oh, it's yeah. Stop the lights. Fun, no mate. That is a real top class dinner. It's got its colours, it's got its textures, it's got its protein, it's got its vibrancy. We got plenty of veg, and veg that you really want to eat. Now, like I said, guys, I appreciate everybody's feedback. I'm getting to work on everything. I hope you're enjoying the videos, and if you want to see anything, please feel free to reach me on one of my socials, or subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, you comment, I see the comments, you'll get your dishes, or anything really. If you want to see anything, I'm not really too fussed. But what I'll let you do is, I'm going to go and enjoy my dinner now. And if you like what you see, please like, share, comment, subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Stay safe, everyone. Bon appetit.